if a team against them, when they're CT on nuke, if a team against them takes outside control very, very quick and very heavily, they'll get very aggressive on ramp and in the hut, and they'll crunch into the lobby, and they'll just trade map control and go from there. So they've actually looked very good on nuke in the past. I haven't seen CLG actually play this map in quite some time, though, so I'm not 100% sure on what they'll do.
So apparently this is the match that eLevate lost, so CLG could go to LAN. And that's going to be bringing back some nightmares for eLevate, but the knife round is done. We got ourselves eLevate on the CT side and Counter Logic on the T side. This is going to be your map 1. Map 2 is going to be... Oh geez, I lost it.
Oh, did you? I thought you lagged out. Map 2 will be Inferno. It's Nuke, Inferno, and then Dust 2. This was actually CLG's choice in maps. eLevate chose Inferno.
Alright, so let's see how this pistol round gets underway. We got 3 armor buy coming in from eLevate with a kit and some smoke. Then on the side of CLG, they're lurking around, walking out here as Cutler, waiting for a push or anything like that, and then everybody else heads in toward lobby. And they don't have any flashes or anything to try to execute into any kind of sight. So we gotta keep a big eye out on these picks. And okay, just pushing straight out ramp. Bomb is exposed. They're just gonna look to turn their corners. Storm takes down FNS, but Hayes gets rushed, and now they're just going straight down, drop it a lower. But they gotta worry about that man who just got there safely. And Storm, no, he can't hold the corner long enough to get the reload out, and he just falls to the headshot of that Tech 9. Well, the 5-7 from Desi makes quick work. Tara gets stops up to bomb plant from Hayes. And now Cutler, holding this side, he's going to be able to pick up one, but can he get the second? He's trying to, yes he can. And we're at a one-on-one all of a sudden, where it's Roka taking on Cutler. The bomb is dropped from the site, it's not down currently. And there's 50 seconds on the clock. No kit for the CT. Roka looking to peek out. Cutler's right underneath him. How can he look to approach this? He can just wait the timer.
Yeah, he's got a lot of time to work with, but at the same time, Roka has a great vantage point to see where he decides to go, so not really going to be fooled too much. He's just got to be a little bit careful, and it's very cat and mouse, because you can play the bomb very well. You can either fake plant and peek with it, which I would imagine Cutler would do, but he's not going to, so he is going to get that bomb down. Here's the footstep of Cutler, of Roka coming out the bomb site. Roka and Cutler just wheeling around this silo. And Roka's not going to be able to land the shot, and he tries to jump back into the vents. He misses it. And Cutler with that 5-7 had so many bullets to work with. He's going to drop Roka. That's a huge pistol round win for the terror side of Nuke.
You're talking about the pistols and the ammo there for the 5-7? That was the only thing that won Cutler that round. Well played.
Neither of them able to connect. Neither of them really necessarily deserved. It's just fortunate that Cutler had the larger clip size.
Bigger is better in that scenario. So now we're going to see the CTs be picking up a scout for XP Elite or XP3, and then everybody else pistol armor with Roka on a CZ naked by. And then the T's are going to be just pushing outside, showing the AK, showing the Galils, and just a quick headshot from Hayes, taking down one. Roka's pushing over here towards lobby, putting that CZ to use, and does pick up a trade, so he'll get himself an automatic. And now we're in a 4-on-4, so that's not too bad of a situation here for eLevate. Although they did lose the scout, which kind of sucks, but you know, there's nothing that can just stop that.
Yeah, they do have Rush just hiding behind the silo in the lower bomb site.
Oh,
right
Roka.
now, yeah, Roka gets caught out. Cutler, oh, nice shot onto Desi as well. He does get dinked. He's brought down to 15 HP, but CLG playing this very slowly, very patiently, using the clock to their advantage, forcing eLevate players to peek out and try and get any kind of information, and they both get dropped because of it. So this it looked a little bit like eLevate could get back into this round in a 4-on-4, but it's quickly swayed back in the way of CLG. Yeah,
that was very well played by Cutler. His shots just lining up for him, and now they're kind of walking out towards ramp from the T side. CLG going to look to take control of that. The two-man Storm is already towards Hell and CT, so there's nothing to be heard. And Rush, this is his time to shine. They're going to be pushing straight into him, and unbeknownst to them, he's going to be hiding right behind this pillar. And Storm, oh no, finds the headshot onto Cutler. And he's going to look to take up his gun. And Desi, oh no, Rush, excuse me, gave up his position to Hayes as he peeked out just a little too soon. But BTR gets the bomb plant. Storm with armor and AK should be looking to save it.
He might try to see if he can get one pick. He might, yeah, but he gets caught out. Tarek just shooting at his ankles, gonna take him down. Yeah, I thought saving there wouldn't be the worst idea in the world, especially with armor, but he was looking to get one more punish kill, and he's not able to do it. So that'll be 2-0 for CLG. I need to point out that Roka on this map has been an absolute beast in the past.
That's the past. This is the present.
I know, but he plays that upper bomb site, and he's just very good at using the rafters, and he has a lot of very strong impact sequences there in that bomb site, so he can hold that site down very well for eLevate come gun rounds.
Alright, so we gotta wait for the 4th round for that anyway. But onto the hard eco is the eLevate side, looking to just hurt the economy a little bit from CLG. And for now, they're just kind of staying spread out. Covering 2 towards Secret right now. Going to be hanging out towards those stairs. I believe they saw the man on Rush, and they're going to nade him out. Oh god, those nades put him down to 2 health. Woo. And then peeking up Desi. He wants to get the Secret push in. They get 1 kill. They get a 2nd kill. But Hayes, he gets both headshots, and they trade 2 for 2. Roka and Rush both put down to sub-double digits. And they do the damage. That's what they needed to do. FNS getting himself on top of Mini. Picks up 1 kill. They're looking for a 2nd. They'll flashbang themselves all the way over towards Mini. The only thing is, will they spot out XP3? And they do. So Rush holding still fire red box. The only thing is, he's more than likely dead. He should be dead. If he pushes this out, it'd be a miracle.
He won't. Oh my lord!
Saw him. Wait, what?
Oh, if he had any pistol but that, it would have been a double kill. That could have gotten interesting, but nice economic damage done, dropping 3 that round, and they didn't even buy pistols. That was just a full-blown save, and now they're going to get these Colts up, and with a little bit low utility, I would not be surprised to see something very aggressive out of eLevate this round.
Alright, let's see if you are the prophet, the almighty. Not everybody having head armor, though, but no full nades is the big thing here. They do get 4 smokes, but not having those incendiaries hurts them quite a bit. And this is where eLevate needs to start getting that CT side momentum for Nuke, as we've seen just how dominating that side can be. And, you know, once the changes come in that Valve are looking to implement, I'm wondering how this map is going to evolve. But for now, everybody's just kind of spraying through glass, just jockeying for positioning. 2 outside still, hanging around, the bomb sitting towards T. And you gotta think, eLevate don't want to lose to CLG again. You know, you lose a big spot towards land to this team. You wanna kind of shut them down here in another little tournament online. So Tarek, he peeks out. Oh, he gets dinked up. He's gonna back off, and they use a retreating smoke.
Yeah, and there's no players from eLevate outside, and it's very curious to me that CLG hasn't taken advantage of that. They do put up a wall of smokes, which might force a rotate into the lower bomb site, since XP3 can't see through it, neither can Rush in the lockers looking through those windows. So it is going to be Roka and Desi are going to come under fire. Desi's actually getting aggressive into Hut. He's going to drop Hayes, but he is going to get taken out as well, but that's a whole lot of information. He's called out the numbers, and over towards ramp they go. Storm is going to see a smoke come in, and he's going to pop flash off the silo. He's got to be a little bit careful, though, because they are going to stream out.
Is he going to be able to do this? He's still holding very close, and they actually just back off.
And maybe thinking they got some rotates, but Roka and XP3 are still both in that upper bomb site. They're going to come under fire. XP3's grabbing the attention. Roka up above. He's going to drop 1 before getting taken out, but XP3 comes up huge with 3 big frags. Cutler's going to bail out the midi, and he's just going to save his weapon over towards Secret, but Rush is coming up down there, and Rush does get it.
The time ran out too, no?
And the time did run out. Yes, it did. Cutler, $900, does not get any kind of a bonus. He died just after the timer ran out, so that's adding insult to injury there.
A little bit of salt in the wound for that one.
Yeah, and this might force a save onto CLG. They have 2 players at sub 3,000, even though FNS has a lot of money and Hayes has 4,900.
He just armored. Are they going to give him a Tech 9? Oh, yeah, they are. Alright, make it rain Tech 9s. Let's go. Pick them up. Oh, just a few Tech 9s. Okay. It's a little bit delayed exit from spawn, and now eLevate. They found their first round, and, you know, we've seen just how strong a lead CTs can get. Like, this could turn into a 12-3, if anything. And the T's could probably never win another round. That's just how Nuke works.
Yeah, but this round, once again, maybe realizing last round that there was no outside presence for eLevate. CLG's going to bull rush it with those Tech 9s. XP3's going to get taken out up top. Rush is down alone at these windows. He's got to take 1 more out, and that's Tarek. Desi also chimes in, so quickly down to FNS in a 1-on-4. He's pushed up over towards the get-right spot. He actually takes Storm immediately, but Rush swings out, bails his teammate out. That's 4 kills for Rush there, stopping that outside aggression.
Yep, we're very, very, very well played by Rush. To be wary, you know, of that situation. So let's see. From here, you know, CLG, they'll have the buy up. They do have Cutler on a Tech 9 buy, though, seeing as to how that last 2 rounds, he did die after the timer, so he's kind of still hurt economically. They pick up most of the nades that they can, and how are they going to switch up their plan? What are they going to do? What do they need to do? Outside presence not there, so maybe utilize that. But this time around, XP3 and Rush all taking that position.
Yeah, here's that aggressive push. XP3 is going to swing out. Rush right under the silo is going to grab the first one. XP3 is going to take out Tarek on top of silo. And he gets a second one out of PTR, so this outside play from CLG has gotten absolutely shut down. Desi even chiming in. And more aggression at XP3. Peeks out and drops FNS very quickly, so a solid defense there outside for eLevate is going to give them their third round.
That flash and the fact that XP3 killed the man on top of Silo to save his teammate was very, very well played. Completely stopping a push, halting them in their tracks, and taking that round very easily.
They've gotten very good at those outside stacks, and they've gotten very good at shutting those things down. That round was just a clinic right there.
It's important that you learn how to stop outside too. And like if you're playing a game where you're giving up the outside position, like you make it a lot harder on yourself. But knowing those smokes, knowing the flashes and such, and being able to play aggressive like that, you know, you're set to go.
Well, it's so hard.
It up.
It's so hard to find the ground to make on this map, you know, inside or towards ramp to those tight choke points, that being able to force the rotate. Actually, here comes some Sky Flash. It's an upper execute. Roka's pretty much all alone. Him and Desi combined for 2, but that's not enough. Rush takes that one from heaven, so quick rotates. XP3 chimes in. One player trying to lurk into Mini from outside. That's going to leave FNS, who's gotten his way into ramp room, and he's going to try and flank up this ladder, but Rush is not going to be... Storm is not going to be fooled. Excuse me, too much experience on him, but what I was saying is the tight choke points inside towards ramp and hut, and even the squeaky door, they're very difficult places to gain ground, to gain any map control. So as a terrorist team, that's why at the professional level, even if teams don't commit to an outside attack, you always see those smoke walls go up because they want to force the CTs to be honest, thinking that there might have been at least one player that's gotten down to secret and rotate some of that defense off, kind of alleviate the pressure when they try and take different areas of the map. So it is very important as a terrorist team to be able to do something outside to find some kind of success so that CTs can't just stack ramp, and it is going to be a ramp rush. Oh, Storm getting aggressive, his own counter flash. This is a buy round, and everything just got mowed down. They were setting up for a lobby crunch, and everything just gets shut down very, very quickly. So a clean sweep for eLevate, and now they've got the money. They've got the money to back these Molotov buys, and this could get very dangerous for CLG pretty soon here.
That's probably the quickest shutdown of a buy round I've ever seen.
Yeah, that was so quick.
It's just like, alright, throw the flashes, push, let's go. And they're just dead. Well, here comes the second buy round attempt from CLG. What is eLevate gonna plan to do? Like, jeez, how do you deal with that?
Well, the thing that it's going to force CLG is doing is to slow things down. Is they're going to be watching for that, although Desi taking a little bit of spam. But Cutler actually pushes outside very quickly. He catches XP3 off guard. XP3 with a bad spawn did not get there quick enough, and that's going to allow Cutler to get into secret with a man advantage. So a very scary situation for eLevate. They need to handle this perfectly.
Let's do a little bit of a 2-2 split, stick one out ramp, and we'll see. For now, the side of counter logic, they've been walking up. Currently, Rush is ready and waiting, gets a good peek. Nice timing on that. Hayes still out there, though. I don't believe he saw him. Storm is going to be pushing up slowly, and flicking down. There's the headshot. Hayes looking for a second onto Rush. PDR waiting for a push here towards lobby, but Roka's not going to bite. And it's a 3-on-4 situation. CLG still in that driver's seat, but the bomb has yet to be exposed.
Yeah, using the clock too. Cutler's down in secret. He hasn't moved from that same corner for quite some time. He's just waiting for rotates.
Rotations aren't going to come, though. And Peter's going to find himself an AK on top. Not too bad. And lower they go. Decision has been made. Calls have been set. And at this point, is there someone actually in Toxic? Wait.
Yeah,
oh, that's Desi.
That's Desi, yep. He is holding down there. Trying to just get a sneak kill, give his teammates time to rotate over. Once the bomb starts getting planted, he's going to open this up, and he's going to pop. No, he's not going to open it up. For some reason, he's waiting for the rotates. I think that's a little bit of a blunder on his part. I'm not sure why he just stayed in there. He's going to take out Terry. He's just going to stare at the side of his head, and he's going to get dropped by Peter immediately. I don't know why he didn't stop that plant with only 15 seconds left in the round.
Yeah, that was really weird. He was waiting for the rotations from his teammate, but Roka just got destroyed pushing out a vent.
Thought, but that's such a mistake. That's an easy location to defend yourself. It's an easy time waster. If you just delay that plant with only 15 seconds left, I'm so confused. Desi with a huge mistake there gives CLG their 4th round.
He might have believed that it was a fake, but even then, like, you would still peek, no?
I mean, 15 seconds left in a fake, that's not going to happen. On top of that, he hears the bomb starting to get plant, so I don't know what the logic was behind it.
I'm still baffled by it, but whatever, man. CLG, they get their 4th round. And they're looking decent for a T-side. You know, normally you're looking for the 3 to 4. If they can get any more than that, I mean, CT, we've seen just how strong it can be from both of these teams from their season in ESEA.
And eLevate switching things up. They have XP3 with an AWP watching outside from CT spawn area, just looking for anyone to cross over to red. Not able to find anyone quite yet, but they actually team it up. Desi's over at secret waiting to pop up as soon as XP3 spots somebody, but nothing's coming that way. And Roka, with a nice boost on top of the top of a little awning over Mini, is going to shoot at some feet. He's going to spray Tarek down to 27.
Oh, Cutler on the flank too. He's made his way into Mini, gets one onto Roka. Can he get any more though? Storm up here in the rafters, finds himself one quick kill onto Peter, takes down Tarek as well. Can he get the third? No, FNS takes him down, but Desi from outside with Rush, picking up a nice little set of kills for themselves. And alright, they hold CLG for just a little bit. And minimize casualties too, and save it all.
Yeah, that was scary though, because a little bit of confusion or miscommunication during the rotates allowed Cutler to sneak into Mini like that and take one player out from the side without even being prepared for it. So some good saves by Storm and Desi combining for 4 frags to bring that round back in their favor.
And with XP3 now having an AWP in his hand, it's going to be the Eco Rush coming outside. No, they're bringing it over. What are they going to do with this bomb? Probably just look for kills. If anything, they can save a gun if they can get one. Storm's pushed it pretty aggressively too here at ramp. He's ready and waiting. He's out of smoke, I believe. Yep.
He's going to have to fall back soon, though. This smoke is going to disappear. It's extra. There's so many players right on the other side of it, and here they are going to run through. Storm's able to get Rush and Storm combined for 4 kills there at ramp. Great sequence by Storm.
And Cutler is like, oh, I killed the Offer. I'm going to go pick this one up, but Desi's ready and waiting. And only one casualty from the eLevate side. And buy round? Hayes doesn't have too much money. Yeah, okay, they should still force up. Yeah, they're good.
Yeah, with 4 AKs and a Tech 9, that's a pretty easy call to buy there. Or Galil if he chooses to go that route. Or just an AK with no head armor.
That could work too. You get some nades on the side too. But I like this split. I like the way that eLevate have been playing this map. I gotta say it's pretty good. And XP3, look at this aggressive off positioning. Jeez, pre-flashed, he gets the shot onto Hayes. Reading that position, he's gonna peek again, and he gets the headshot this time onto Peter. Rush is still in front of Silo. They know he's there, but just the way that eLevate have set up is absolutely crushing the CT side. Albeit they gave up a few rounds, but now they're looking pretty good.
Right, but like you said, CLG's got to be feeling pretty comfortable with the 4 they have right now, thinking they can probably add a 5th onto it in these last 3 rounds of the half. But eLevate, that's the second or third time they've just shut down outside so dominantly like that, and they're very good at those pushes, like I've said a number of times. So it is going to be an eco here for CLG. I
gotta say, Desi feels like he's a good fit right now.
He's very similar to Elige. Like I said, they can pretty much just plug him in on most things in terms of just his raw fragging ability. It's some of the more teamwork-oriented pushes and strategies that eLevate's been doing. But here comes a ramp rush. Rush is over. He's going to help out Storm. Storm from the ramp room. He's able to take out one. One slips by. Tarek goes down as well. Pulling out the Tech 9 is Storm, and Rush and Storm have really shut this down quickly. It's all down to Cutler in a 1-on-5, and he's not even able to clean up Rush with that USP. So a good hold on ramp room there by Rush and Storm.
This is some high-speed Counter-Strike Go. Like, these rounds are just over in the blinks of an eye. eLevate not going to give CLG time to think. It's just all instinct plays at this point.
Yeah, eLevate's a very, very aggressive team, and as we've seen the season go on, they started out the season with this new roster they have. They completely revamped it, and they started out a little bit slow, but now they've kind of got their synergy, and they've kind of started syncing up as teammates, and they've been very aggressive and very effective at it throughout the season.
Here we go again. Another flash in over towards ramp here. FNS does get full blinded. Rush is still going to peek him and outshoot him. Gets the headshot. Peter on top, though. He's got the AWP in his hand. We've seen him do magic with this. Takes out XP3. Outside left completely open, and Counterlogic going to take control of that. Nobody else peeking outside, though, and this is the time for them to decide. Secret or are they going to go hell? Nope. Bomb just runs down Secret, so going to be looking for the lower play while Tarek finding that just little crack to get the headshot into Roka.
Yeah, very impressive shot from Tarek. Very, very impressive. And now it's in a 4-on-3. Still tough to crack into this upper bomb site. Desi and Storm are going to anchor it down. They're both upper playing around Hut and Silo. With one player, that's Rush in the lower bomb site.
Okay, Desi's still holding Hut here. He's looking to peek. Oh, he spots Peter. He gets some damage too. He's trying to wallbang him, actually, and lights him up to 29.
Yeah, and there's a lot of time left, 40 seconds, so actually CLG's going to go for this boost onto the roof. They might even try, I don't know if they have, they're just going to Tarek's actually just going to clear out this heaven. Yeah, they expect it to be coming at some point, but there's not enough players up there to actually boost into that. But they are going to be coming up heaven, and eventually Storm's going to have to be looking out for that.
Flashbang's over. They're trying to set up to give Peter a clear shot to push in from Mini. Desi here from Vents takes down one. He looked up into the rafters instead, and Peter just gets destroyed for that. Rush is there to back up his teammate and Desi. They coordinate the fire. They push, or actually just halt this push immediately and salvage an AWP. Oh, never mind. Just getting the throw back down to the ground. They don't want any of it. They got 16K on Storm. Everybody's rich.
Yeah, they had that stretch of 5 rounds right in the middle of this half where they survived with over 4 people pretty much every round. 3, 4, 4, 4, 4, 5, and so you can see that they just built up so much money. Even that one loss in between this stretch really hasn't hurt their economy whatsoever.
Well, there you have it. This is looking like an 11-4 for the side of eLevate. We'll see if they can keep it going strong.
Desi actually playing behind these smokes, behind this wall of smoke, waiting to see if they try and go into mini, and he's going to play it perfectly. He's going to assassinate 2 of them. FNS and Cutler go down without any response. They do witness Peter making it to secret. He's going to run through the smoke and catch Desi on a reload, but the damage has been done. So 1 on 3 now, Peter getting 2, but he's down to 10 HP, and Roka's just going to clean him up. So that's going to be an 11-4 half for eLevate on the CT side of Nuke.
Insane. That's probably one of the fastest CT side of Nuke I've ever casted. I don't even know what to say.
Yeah, it seemed like when CLG wasn't rushing something quickly, eLevate was doing it, so it did kind of breeze by there.
Yeah, that was exciting. That's what I like to cast, but gotta respect the slow play of CSGO as well. So let's talk about this now. CLG got plenty of rounds for Nuke. They got 4 rounds, and that sets themselves up pretty nicely to come into this. And seeing as to how they're on the defending half now, I can't say they're out of it. eLevate impressed me quite a bit, but CLG, they've been in this position before.
Well, here's the thing that you look at. They got 4 rounds, and that's all well and good, but they only managed to get 1 gun round. Gun rounds are very hard to come by on this map for pretty much any team. And if eLevate doesn't win this pistol round, then it's going to be very difficult for them to find 5 gun rounds in regulation to win the match. But you do look at the scoreline. Rush with 20 frags, Desi with 17. I mean, this team has been playing very, very well. Their players are hitting their shots. Storm with 15 as well.
All right, so here comes the CT pistol half for the CLG side. eLevate going to be looking to make a T-Pain train go the way outside from here. We got Desi looking to come in from Squeaky. Finds the shot, just gooshes Cutler immediately. Look at him go, just so aggressive, and then everybody rushes down to lower, so XP3 is the other one that's lit. Peter looking to fight Desi, and no, he loses it. Desi, look at this, he's gonna look for a triple. Oh my god.
Desi, he's just a monster. He's just deathmatching at the moment. He's winning everything. They're gonna swarm into this lower bomb site quickly. A 1-on-5 for Hayes. He's gonna try and stop the bomb plant, but that's about all he can do. He takes out Storm, and we do get a TK at the end, but pretty swift pistol run on the back of Desi's 3 stellar frags in lobby. Well,
Desi just isn't letting go of the gas pedal. He just keeps going forward. Why not?
He was. A lot of people will remember the season he had on eLevate 2 seasons ago, right before he joined iMyPower for the major, where he was just a beast all season long. He carried them through a lot of matches. I can't recall too many matches that season where he fragged beneath 25 kills. So continue it here, and we are going to have a second round buy out of CLG, armor and pistols.
Let's see. Gleal's coming in. They're ready to execute their smokes, too, outside. PTR holding with a 5-7 in Big Garage. Gonna have to be very wary right now because those smokes were just a diversion, and they're bringing these guns over towards ramp. And that's gonna be a very sneaky play if they can force the 4-man and Cutler to rotate out, which he's actually an A, never mind. It's only gonna be up to FNS to hold the CZ. Oh, he spotted them out, too. Uh-oh. Here comes the charge. Roka looking to lead in. They hear actually FNS jump down. Oh, he dinked Rush too. Unfortunate team damage, but here we go. PTR finds a kill on a Desi outside, just lurking around. FNS waiting for these pushes to come in. Roka's going to be the first one to spot him, and there you go. The CZ coming into effect. PTR and Tarek, everybody rotating through. All 4 members of CLG are down here in the lower bomb site. FNS gets a second kill. Tarek going big with a double, and they halt the aggression from eLevate. Hand up a bit of a speeding ticket, tell them to slow down.
Yeah, that's a fantastic round from CLG. Once once the commit happened to that lower bomb site, all the CLG players rotated over towards control side and in the vents, and they didn't get too peeky. They didn't really expose themselves until they all decided to peek together, and they caught them in a little bit of a trap down that ramp and in the bomb site. So many different angles for eLevate to have to clean out, and they weren't able to land the shots to do it.
And here we go. This is a gun round that we need to keep an eye out for, because CLG salvaged up 3 Galils and an AK. While the side of eLevate, they're on the pistols. And, I mean, I don't think they even care. Honestly, their shots are just looking so good. But Desi gets dinked outside. He's got to be careful. Cutler just using this Galil long range. Doesn't matter. PTR backing him up, too, with that
what
scout.
A shot.
Yeah, look at him go. He's tagged everybody so far. He gets the kill on Aroka. Can he get this last one? He tries to flick it. Misses, unfortunately. But XP3 gets actually wallbanged by Tarek from A site. That's a pretty good spray.
Yeah, not too shabby. And the scary part about that is winning that eco and having these Galils and these AKs, these free rifles. We saw how much damage eLevate eventually did in the first half when they built up a massive bank, and this is kind of like free money for the CLG side. It wouldn't surprise me at all to see them keep these Galils for as long as possible and just keep being able to buy smokes and mollies behind that and really manage choke points on this map very, very well. So eLevate, despite being up 12-6, this is a very dangerous looking half for them.
Very, very scary. Let's see, this is a big gun round too for eLevate. The big green, or the Dragon Lore, coming in from PTR. As he looks outside, the smoke's going to stop him from pushing in right now towards that A site. eLevate thinking about their plan. They have a couple flashes to execute into the A site. Waiting for pushes. Meantime, Desi, he's trying to be aggressive towards ramp, ends up falling to FNS. And here comes the smokes. Let's see. They're going to push out, and they're going to be met by Tarek. They do trade about 1-for-1. They're looking towards Heaven. Storm actually picks off Hayes, too. And then Cutler coming into Heaven. Can they get this shot? XP3 is just missing it. Gets the headshot finally, and we're in a 2-on-2. But the bomb...
the bomb is down in full view of PTR, and they might not notice that FNS has come all the way into lobby, so they have a very weird crossfire to deal with here.
One squeaky, one outside. They smoke off Peter. He goes for the blind shot. They know he's towards Mini now. They pick up the bomb. He's spraying with a 5-7. XP3 as well, countering out with his own spray, but they just both miss each other. But, oh my god! Are you kidding me? He actually hit that shot through Hut, and Peter goes down to Roka in the back. This is just a hell of a match.
The Frenchman has a stellar shot into the Hut on FNS, and he's got to be wondering where the hell that came from. He just gets clotheslined. And what a good 2v2 to win for eLevate. Just... They needed that win. They needed to put this economy down. They need to make sure that CLG can't build up too much of a bank, but this is such an important round for CLG. If they don't win this one, they're going to be forced onto an eco round, while eLevate will be at 14.
They don't give us time to breathe. They just keep going and going and going. Oh, man. Oh, they failed the nade to blow out Squeaky. But the eLevate side, still looking good. Like you said, they got to be careful here from CLG. They will be on that eco. Blowing out a bit of Squeaky door. Oh, Roka. Hayes just saw his feet. Unfortunately, couldn't connect the shot, but now we're back into a bit of a slow play. eLevate, they have to think. XP3 as well still has his AWP in hand, which he's been scouting outside with. Trying to match Peter.
Yeah, it'll be... He's holding a really, really tight angle. This might be a hard angle for him to find. He's going to jump up on these boxes, and he does drop XP3. XP3 seemed to just outscope at the wrong time. That's going to cause Rush to pick up the AWP.
Alright, Rush gets the op. Desi's going to try to flash himself in here towards FNS at ramp, but chooses not to push, and he's just shooting through the smoke! Did he hear FNS drop from box? I believe he did. Jeez. 6 shots coming in across the board. That evens things up to a 4-on-4. The bomb has been creeping outside towards red box. Jesse's going to be running into Cutler now, too. Well, Tarek's just kind of left alone up to net.
It's Peter's turn to come over and challenge against Desi, the king of this ramp room right now. Well, the rest of the terrorists are streaming into the lower bomb site, and there's no one down there. This is going to be a free plant. In fact, Tarek gets spotted out dropping, and Hayes gets taken out by Roka. Desi gets his 3rd kill, and it's all down to Tarek with just a mag 7, and he's forced to retreat. So even a man down, eLevate slow plays it and finds the picks they needed. Desi over at ramp causing massive damage and thinning out the defense for the rest of his team to find an opening. Beautiful round from eLevate there.
I love how they're just letting Desi do whatever the hell he wants. he just goes where he pleases, he lurks around, and he's been finding kills every single time. Insane. To have some trust in a player like that. And he's pulling through, and this is going to be the 14th round for eLevate. They're 2 away from closing this map out in a dominating fashion.
Yeah, and they even managed to get that last kill there. Not able to save a Galil with CLG, so now it is going to be that full, or not full eco at all. They force bot up, so they have 5.7s, a CZ, and they have armor with smokes, but no kits. But they did win one of these earlier on in the half, so eLevate's got to be very, very cautious here.
Here we go. Potentially going to be hitting ourselves with first map over to eLevate. And as they push outside, Russia's going to be going through, everybody pushing in, leading the charge with a 7-man and Desi, as he just is feeling on point right now. Look at him go, just running, not stopping. The Pain train, the Desi train. Peter, though, on the flank. Oh, this could be a very, very good secret flank if he can make it down. In the meantime, Tarek holding on. Desi finds the first frag onto FNS. They're going to push through this glass here, but they actually stuck for a little bit. So Tarek gets 1 kill. Still a 3-on-4. Now make that a 2-on-4 as Roka kills off Peter. And this round is done. This is it.
Yeah, they managed that much better, especially going into this lower bomb site. They smoked off all the entrances and exits, gave themselves a chance to push into the bomb site. CLG had to, they're in positions where they absolutely had to peek to try and get some kills, and Russia's going to take the head off Cutler there, so that is going to be 15-6. And it's going to be another pistol buy out of CLG if they want to try and force this into an overtime. They have a lot of work ahead of them.
I think it's just over. I don't see CLG winning this right now. We gotta think about the second map, honestly.
Well, it is CT side nuke, so crazier things have happened.
If they hit OT off this, I'll eat my sandal, but I don't see this happening right now. I'm way too confident in eLevate. Holy crap.
Yeah, and this is why, you know, in my opinion, they became one of the scariest teams in North America towards the end. I mean, look at what they can do at the flip of a switch. They have so many players that are so good at finding frags. And a player like Storm with all the experience able to anchor things out for them. They've been playing very, very well as a team in the second half of this season and even continuing into this tournament. Oh, but Peter with 8 HP. A nice headshot with that scout through a wall onto the AWP of XP3.
Let's see, FNS looking to peek as well. Peter just barely is able to get out. He's put down a 2 health. Roka pushing blindly in, and FNS gets himself a CZ kill. And look at this, Peter lighting up Rush too. They just can't kill him. Peter's juking and jiving all over the place. It's a 3-on-5 situation, and eLevate, alright, might end up losing this round, so. The side of CLG, they've held. They've held. On the back of Peter's scout too. Nonetheless, he had that really good performance with it a couple rounds ago. They're pop flashing their way in towards this upper push. Rush is going to be leading Desi as well, right behind him at Squeaky. Rush takes down Tarek. And the guy in upper did end up dropping. Storm here looking for the flank. He kills off Peter. FNS is in hut. And he pushes out. Oh no, he didn't see anybody. And then pushing from back.